Pressure good.
Check.
Loud and clear. How can you hear me?
Check. Good.
Good.
Now, power back to 1,000. Lights set. And then, did you ever get a picture of the times? I did not.
Yes, sir. Guide the time. Entry up and running. I'm connected to entry.
Right. Alright, I will taxi up there behind him, and then we'll do the run up. My brakes are good if you want to test yours.
My controls. My brakes are good. Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
Alright, we'll do the run up here. Brakes held, doors, windows, closed, locked.
Closed, locked.
The controls, good.
Real traffic, Cherokee 90004, back taxi on runway 13, real traffic.
Instruments, good. Fuel selector, both. Full. Trim, set for takeoff. Throttle, 17. Left magneto, good. Right magneto, good. Fire repeat, good. Green. Good. Amp positive. And we'll do before takeoff as well. Under altitude. Taxi and then wait for him.
Beginning
traffic, Cherokee 90004, taking off runway 13 with the departure to the east. Regal traffic.
You see a windsock?
Yes, still 1-3, but it's pretty dead.
Yeah, I'd say that's exactly the point. That it seems like if we want to take 3-1, there's nothing wrong with that. Up to you.
Yeah, he's departing the pattern, so he's not coming back. And there's nobody else in the area per 4 flight.
Yep, nobody to be a factor.
Oh, this thing's a playing that real quick.
So much better to do it now rather than flying in on altitude.
Better. Regal traffic, Cessna 4333 Romeo, back taxiing runway 31 Regal.
Clear on the right.
Cleared. Lights all set. Flaps up. Trim takeoff, fuel both. So. Regal traffic, Cessna 4333 Romeo, departing 31 to the west. Regal traffic. Alright. Power to 2000. Green, green. Full power. Airspeed alive. And 65.
Check traffic, Cherokee 90004, inbound from the west, 7 miles inbound. Be a full stop landing. Enter the pattern into the 45 on the downwind for 01. Check traffic.
I'm going to take controls. I'm going to put foggles on.
Yes, sir. My controls.
Your controls. Alright, I can take controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
I forgot these vents circulate so much more air, or at least they don't fully close, unlike 44 Quebec. How's yours?
This one is closed.
What? Yeah, nope.
Well, I have a hat we can put on top of that vent.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I could bear with it if it doesn't work, but it is pretty chilly.
Check traffic Cherokee 90064, inbound from the west, 2 miles inbound. And enter the downwind for 01.
All right, so this is my favorite hat for many reasons, because it's a very good, and it might do us good service here. I might take control for a minute, and you try to...
Yeah, that'll be better.
Yeah,
right.
Just use it as a sock over the vent.
All right, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
I hope it will help.
Yeah, it's much better.
Good.
All right, I can take controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. I love when you can use the same thing for many for many things.
Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose, right? Quinn told me yesterday, well, Monday, that 44 Quebec will soon depart for the engine rebuild, and we will have only 33 Romeo to use for quite a while.
What are they doing with the engine?
Rebuild. It's like every 2,000 hours rebuild. So I think that
90064 inbound to deck. Did you guys get the lights to turn on?
for a couple months we would be enjoying 33 Romeo on.
We're entering the downwind, 01 full stop. Check traffic.
I'll go 4 or 5.
Okay.
1 mile from John across John at above 3,000, cleared VOR DME, runway 8 approach.
John Branch was telling me that when you're practicing VFR approach or whenever you're approaching non-towered IFR, there is no need to tell any other VFR pilots that you are on the instrument approach. The reason being they might not be familiar with the approach,
Correct.
your position on it, so don't bother, just expect to fly VFR.
The only thing with that is
686, turn
one day,
left
for
direct Vinny.
example, we're approaching, I forget the runway number at the moment, we're approaching the opposite runway that they were landing. And so without saying anything at all, I mean, that would confuse the hell out of someone VFR. Like, why is this
686,
person...
contact New York Center, 132.2, see ya.
That probably won't hold. Like, why is this person landing complete opposite?
Yeah.
So in that case, and you still want to try it, I'd at least say, let's say it was runway 7. ILS, runway 7, instrument approach. That way the traffic knows, because without saying anything, landing the opposite runway just makes you look silly.
Yeah, and on the other hand, I like your point in the way that what if everyone who's flying VFR in a vicinity actually familiar with the RNAV approach into that airport?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Just don't expect everyone to know what is RNAV runway 7.
I mean, yeah, to your point, like VFR students and some pilots are not going to know what that means. But without any context, to call it that you're landing the other opposite runway in use is a little confusing.
True.
pick up flight following. Harrisburg approach, Cessna 4333 Romeo.
Last call on Harrisburg approach, say again.
Harrisburg approach, Cessna 4333 Romeo with request.
Cessna 4333 Romeo, Harrisburg approach, altimeter 3032, say request.
3032, Cessna 4333 Romeo is a Cessna 172, 10 miles to the north at 4,500 level, requesting VFR flight following to State College, Kilo Uniform, November, Victor.
Partner 520 Alpha Foxtrot, Harrisburg, departure radar contact, climb maintain 5,000, clear direct Wilkes-Barre. Alright, 33 Romeo, Roger. You said University Park? Sorry, I missed your steps on.
Affirmative, University Park, 4333 Romeo.
It is State College Regional.
University Park still. Tower is University Park Tower.
Okay.
Skygo 33 Romeo, squawk 4215.
4215, 433 Romeo. Correction for altitude and back to heading. A little bit more power.
Skygo 33 Romeo, radar contact 12 miles north of Middletown. 754 Foxtrot Golf, Harrisburg departure radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
It's honest question on a cruise checklist.
Say again?
What do you think about cruise checklist?
Power, I'll set it to 25. Try to get a little juice and give it a little bit more. Mixture lean. And
Front 34 Hotel Delta, Harrisburg approach, Harrisburg altimeter 3033.
What I started to do, trying to memorize and
4 Foxtrot Golf, turn left
follow a
7180.
checklist at all times. I take a look in the next checklist, which I would be doing, which let's say would be descent in this case scenario, and I see that in my checklist it is mixture adjust, power as desired, carburetor hit, and all the lights. So what I do is, okay, so the next would be descent,
11,
and it would
Harrisburg
be,
approach.
and I just touch to have it in my short-term memory.
4 Foxtrot Golf.
So next would be
cleared left turn
mixture,
direct blunt.
power, carb hit, lights. Okay. And once I'm very busy on the approach and I have to do descent checklist, I already have mixture, power, carb hit, lights.
I got.
That's how I do that. It's not FAA approved or recommended, but works for me.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to, whatever works for you.
The last flight, I was at times busy to do the checklist following from a flight or a paper, so I was going on memory. But it's always good to follow actually a paper copy. How do you like temperature?
Oh, that's good. You can pull it out. I don't know if that's all the way pulled or not.
All right. Sorry, the hat didn't work.
That's fine. I didn't think it would stay.
No.
If I had like a rubber band or something, it could wrap around, but it's fine. It's not bad with the heat on.
Okay.
And Zippo 11, just maintain VFR at about 4,000 for now. November 07 Hotel, contact Lancaster Tower 120.9er.
Correction for altitude.
And last call on approach, is that 8891 Victor? 8891 Victor, Harrisburg approach, roger. November 5 Tango Lima, contact Allentown approach 124.45.
12445, 5 Tango Lima.
Alright, 33 Romeo, contact New York Center 124.8. Correction, 134.8, 134.8.
134.8, 30 Romeo.
Meter 4250 Harrisburg approach. Information Juliet's Colonel, altimeter 3033. Descend and maintain 5,000. Expect visual approach 31.
That was New York Center, I believe.
Yep. Correct.
New York Center, Cessna 4330 Romeo, level 4,500.
November 4, tree Romeo, New York Center. The state college altimeter is 3026. Maintain VFR, advise Enterprise Sandy routing or altitude changes.
3026, advise any altitude changes, 4330 Romeo.
All right, tricky question. What will happen if you will see that the oil pressure is below 60 psi at this time?
Oil pressure is low.
Below 60 psi.
Below 60. A potential for icing with how cold it is. Potential for icing, yeah. If it's reversed, if we see pressure rise and then we see temp start to rise, indication that we'll lose the engine. But if pressure's low and temp is fine, but still want to check it out.
We're talking about oil pressure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why, what are you thinking?
No, I wouldn't think that the temperatures has anything to do with the oil pressure rather than the oil pump failing, which means that anytime soon, most likely, engine would start dying.
I remember hearing if your oil pressure rises outside the green, you could start to see temp rise, and engines have failed that way before.
Huh. So what they, at least King schools, they recommended to treat it as urgency and land as soon as practicable. Not as soon as possible, but as soon as practicable. And I see that, well, that's probably would be the closest one, Mifflintown.
Mifflintown.
Which is what, probably 8 miles away. 9, no, something like, okay, 10 miles away. And here it is on the GPS screen. I was thinking that another good reason to have a larger scale on a GPS map is to see closest airports.
Yeah, that MFD is lovely on the G1000.
Oh yeah.
Have you flown in a G1000 before? I guess at AirTech maybe with John Branch?
Yeah, I was a safety pilot on way. We're not actually using that. I hope there would be not too big of a difference between the sim and real life. So I would consider I'm familiar with G1000.
Yeah, I mean, if you used it in the sim a bunch, it's pretty close to the real thing.
Yeah. 80-90% of what you would use during the daily regular flights. Maybe some tricky options, advanced functionality. So probably still will take a, I don't know, maybe King School class on G1000. Or at least talk to someone who already took it, and if they could confirm that I will learn something new, or that's covering all the same basics. So I use F2 for iOS. It's just for situational awareness, not for use.
J126 Lima, we're checking out, are passing 13.7 out to 16,000, checking out with you.
November 8126 Lima, New York Center. State college altimeter is 3026.
3026 for 126 Lima.
Yeah, this is called the airplane. Whenever flying 3 to Romeo,
yeah, keep
get
it in
your
mind.
jacket.
forgot how quiet it is up by State College.
Oh,
especially
yeah.
at nighttime. There's nobody else flying up here. Trying to light something up.
Now I want to check if I will find Mifflin Town at this point.
You're still in comms, yeah.
So I can
Is
I
it?
can listen to it, but in order to switch to it, I need to switch this. So I will not do that. That's okay. We don't really need it. It's just me being curious.
Yeah. Should be close enough for ATIS.
Bravo. University Park Tower. Information. Charlie 2350 Zulu. Wind 160 at tree knot. Visibility 10 statute miles. Sky condition standard at 8,000. Temperature -1. Dew point -11. Altimeter 3026. ILS or visual approaching you. Landing and departing runway 24. Bird activity on and in the vicinity of State College Regional Airport. Runway 24. Arrival. Maintain awareness of possible traffic at the Belfont Airport. 2 nautical miles northeast. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Charlie.
Career track 223, New York Center, ident.
Alright, Charlie 160 at 3, expect 24.
Career track 223, radar contact 9 miles southwest, the Williamsport VOR 1,800 and climbing, maintain 5,000, Williamsport altimeter 3031.
I missed the time. Do you know when that last ATIS was issued?
No, I didn't
That's
listen
fine.
to time.
That's fine. If it changed, they'll just let me know.
And we're about to receive a new ATIS in about 3-4 minutes.
Oh.
So we expect Delta anytime soon.
And how do I already have to pee again? I worked out right beforehand, so that probably is why. Drank a ton of water during the day. altitude.
New York Center, Skylane 4674 Sierra, 6000, direct PSB.
74 Sierra, New York Center. State College altimeter 3026. Advise you got the weather at Clearfield. And it's my understanding you're requesting the VOR runway 30 practice approach.
We have the weather at Clearfield, and it's affirmative. We are requesting the practice approach for VOR 30 at Clearfield.
Roger. And can you complete, is it going to be a low approach, a touch and go, and then you're going to depart out to Youngstown?
It will be a stop and go and depart Youngstown, 74 Sierra.
Roger, thank you. November 4, Tree Romeo. Just advise me you want to switch over to State College.
I'll cancel now. New York Center, we'll switch over now, 4333 Romeo.
November 4, Tree Romeo. No observed traffic between you or the field. You can squawk VFR and contact State College Tower 128.47. Good night.
Squawk VFR, and we'll switch over to tower. Thanks for your help, 4333 Romeo. Correction for altitude.
Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 24. Bird activity on and in the vicinity of State College Regional Airport. Runway 24. Arrivals. Maintain awareness of possible traffic at the Bellefonte Airport. 2 nautical miles northeast. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Charlie.
I'll call 10 miles out.
All right.
Universal Park Tower, order 2570 uniform, holding short, runway 24 at Alpha 6, ready for takeoff.
Order 257 uniform, tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
24 clear takeoff, 70 uniform.
University Park Tower, Cessna 4333 Romeo with request.
Cessna 4333 Romeo, tower, go ahead.
4333 Romeo is 10 miles to the southeast, inbound for stop and goes.
Cessna 43 Romeo, roger, report a 3 mile left base, runway 24.
3 mile left base, 24, 4333 Romeo. Start to descend.
Warrior 15 Papa is holding short runway 24 ready.
Warrior 15 Pop, Roger, runway 24 clear for takeoff, left closed.
Runway 24 clear for takeoff, left close. Warrior 15 Papa.
Like that accent.
I'll be watching out for him.
Alright. I'll take these off once I get to the Delta, just for traffic purposes.
Okay. Traffic inside.
We'll go full wrist during the descent, even though we're at 4.
Warrior 7 uniform traffic about 7 miles southeast, inbound for left base is a Cessna.
Traffic in sight, 70 uniform.
7 uniform, Roger, maintain visual. New York 134.8 for advisories. Have a good day.
And we're getting down.
Maintain visual 134.8, 70 uniform.
About 5 miles out, I'm going to take these off.
He's at 11, maybe 10 o'clock, about 6 miles.
All right. Report in sight. Power. I got that traffic in sight.
Cessna 33 Romeo, what is your distance now?
4 miles out, 433 Romeo.
Cessna 33 Romeo, if you would, just widen out your base, set up for about a 3 mile straight in. You're going to be number 2 following a Warrior approaching midfield left downwind.
Setting up for 3 mile final, number 2, traffic in sight, 4333 Romeo.
It's Romeo, Roger. I got 2 of them out there. The one you might be looking for is down near the stadium. There's another one out there. He's southeastbound climbing to 5.5.
Roger that, looking out for the second.
We're at 15 Pop traffic, say about 4 miles to the east-northeast. There's a Cessna setting up for a straight in. He's going to be behind you.
Roger, we are visual with the Cessna, 15 Papa.
We're 15 Pop, Roger, runway 24, you're clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Warrior 15 Papa.
You do another full stop taxi back?
That's correct, sir.
Thank you.
Alright, getting down a pattern. I don't have a visual on him right now, so that's why I'm going to keep on extending. I'm going to turn in now.
Cessna 33 Romeo, still have the Warrior in sight on close in left base?
Turning around now, searching for traffic, 433 Romeo. Do I have him? I do not.
Cessna 33 Romeo, I got you in sight again. He's where you're well behind him. He is short final, full stop. Runway 24, cleared stop and go, number 2.
Cleared stop and go, runway 24, number 2, 4333 Romeo.
Yeah, traffic inside.
Got I figure I just wanted to give it extra space there.
Absolutely.
I flew like a 4.5 mile final, but that's fine. Rather be extra cautious.
Absolutely.
All right. Miles out.
Warrior 15 Pop, exit right Alpha 4, then runway 24 via Alpha.
Exit right, Alpha 4, then to runway 24 via Alpha, Warrior 15 Papa.
RP on.
Have ILS and nav 1 just in case.
Yeah. Flaps 10. White arc.
7464 ground, good evening. Cleared to the Pittsburgh Airport as filed. Maintain 5,000. 8,000 is your final. Departure 134.8. Squawk 2651.
Power back 1500.
On 7465, good reback information. Charlie Kern.
Whatever white. Flaps 20.
On 7464, runway 24, taxi Charlie Alpha.
And we'll go 30. And we're going to dump it to 70. Five. Five. We're in.
What are you flying?
5. $70. Throttle idle. Heartbeat in. Flaps up. Up. Full rich. Good, good. Full power. Green, green. Airspeed alive. And rotate.
Warrior 15 Pop, tire ready to go.
How you feeling, sir?
Warrior 15 Pop, tire runway 24, clear for takeoff, left close, follow Cessna on the go.
Roger, runway 24, clear for takeoff, left close, following the Cessna. Warrior 15 Papa.
Cessna 33 Romeo, left closed.
Left close traffic, 33 Romeo.
And another stop and go at this pass?
We'll do one more and then stop for about 5 minutes and switch seats. 33 Romeo.
Cessna 33 Romeo, roger.
Cleared and cleared.
On 7465, ground cleared Pittsburgh Airport as filed, maintain 5,000. 8,000 is your final. Departure control 134.8, squawk 1776.
Tad bit tight.
Mountain 7465, good read back. Mountain 7464, tower runway 24, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
All right, 24, runway heading clear for takeoff, 7464.
Power back 2000. Better separation.
Cessna 33 Romeo, runway 24, cleared stop and go. Traffic taking the runway for departure. Runway heading is a Caravan.
Cleared stop and go, runway 24. We'll keep an eye on traffic. 33 Romeo. Repeat on. Power back 1500. White arc. Flaps 10. Traffic on the roll. Turns for landing. The power. Turning base. We'll go flaps 20.
Tower Warrior 15, Papa, midfield downwind 24, visual with the Cessna base, and this will be a full stop taxi back to the TN.
Warrior 15, Pop, roger, runway 24, clear to land number 2. That Cessna is a stop and go, so give him a little bit of room.
Okay, runway 24, clear to land, and we'll give him some space. 5 Sierra, correction, 15 Papa.
Mountain 7464, I want you to stay on the runway heading, contact departure. Have a good night.
We're staying heading, and we'll talk to you a bit. They're going to bring us all back tonight, so.
Roger.
Flaps 40. White over white.
Mountain 7465, ready to taxi up. Mountain 7465, runway 24, taxi Charlie Alpha.
Pulling back some power. 70. Wild, wild west this one. 5. Little power. Better. High. Oh, we're coming down at the 40 flaps. Power. 8.
Mountain 7465, you coming back tonight too? Yeah, what time do you expect to be home?
5. Walking out that power.
Roger.
RP'd in. Flaps coming up. And I can't remember, otherwise I'll ask him. Did I ask for a stop and go this time?
Yeah, and you said one more time, so this is a stop and go, we're good.
Alright, just clarifying other, I was going to call him. Good, good. Power, flaps up. I couldn't remember if I asked him for that.
Yep.
Full power. Positive, green, green. Airspeed coming alive. And rotate.
if you would like to do more than these stop and goes, please feel free to do so.
I'll stop just to get back in time.
Good. Then after the stop, they have a run-up area right next to Alpha 6 at 24.
Okay.
So we have plenty of space there.
And left close traffic.
Clear on the right.
Four 15 pop, exit right Alpha 4. To the hangar, Alpha Foxtrot, stay with me.
Roger, turn right Alpha 4, then Alpha Foxtrot to the T hangars, and we'll stay with you. 15 Papa.
Power back to 2.
And 7465 is ready, 24.
On 7465, roger, hold short.
Holding short 24, 7465.
Hey, New York's got some traffic, he's got to get out of the way.
Copy.
Numbers, car repeat on.
Cessna 33 Romeo, runway 24, clear to land.
24, clear to land, 33 Romeo.
Cessna 33 Romeo, are you full stop taxi back to change seats this time?
Yeah, taxi back, full stop. If we could just park right next to 24, looks like there's a holding spot there, 33 Romeo.
You can plan to do it down at run-up pad at 24.
Roger that, 33 Romeo. Alrighty. Flaps 10. Base. $20.
Clear right.
Turning final. Up 30. And we'll dump them to 4. The power. 70. Power, speed at 65. 5. Power coming out. Ready? Probably take A4 down here.
Yep.
33 Romeo, exit right Alpha 4, and runway 24 via Alpha, and you pull in the run-up pad at the end.
Alpha 4 to Alpha to 24, pull up to the run pad, 33 Romeo.
Mountain 7465, tower runway 24, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading, Mountain 7465.
Very nice airport.
And that was very good wind.
I'm surprised. Usually the wide runways I struggle with, clear left, clear to right. Taking Alpha, correct. Yep.
Yep. It's right. Good. No, so this time it was by the book, flare and just added, lose airspeed, touchdown, so smooth. Good.
Yeah, high on all three approaches. The first one, I was looking at this. I don't know what it had us. Slow down a bit. St. Wild Wild West. I don't know what it was saying. I was like 1.8 miles out, but I was actually way closer than that. That's why I was way too high on the first approach. Should have FedEx. How many hours do you need for those? That's a Caravan, right?
No idea. Caravan, positive. These at least 2 approaches out of 3. The third was probably the best one, but clear tendency. A little too high and left from the center line. The first one, I so used to you doing that so good, I was surprised.
I'll pull off back here.
A little behind the yellow dotted line, I guess. Anywhere here would be good. I will take a minute break.
7465, contact departure. We'll see you in a couple hours.
Over departure, see you soon, Mountain 7465.
Right. After landing, car peak cold, flaps up, master off.
The distance on the GPS unless I was looking at something differently because I had it programmed in. I don't know, but I thought I was further out than what I was, and I should have forward slipped it earlier, but all was well. I was a little shaky of a forward slip too.
But I didn't want to tell you too much, so
yeah,
that was the question.
I
like,
saw you looking.
What are you flying?
I saw you looking.
Yeah, that was because I got used to. Hey, you know what? I know how you do that, and these I could not understand.
Or are you talking about the slip?
I was no, I was curious if you're looking into ILS or GPS or you flying visual, but you definitely a little too high, a little too much to the left, and that's very unusual.
I'm gonna take a piss right by the airplane.
That sounds good. arrows though, just to get used to that. Yeah, it's cold. And I don't tolerate cold as well as you do. When it was snowing, oh, I love it.
I love snow. You could, because you accommodate for that. You
Yeah.
put on like a whole snowsuit, double layer, triple layer, whatever you need.
Yeah, just wear good shoes. And
Nice boots.
yeah, wear warm stuff, warm clothing. Shoveling snow, it's always a great workout.
Keeps you warm.
Very
Come in, hot
rewarding.
chocolate.
Yeah. And I see it as a rewarding experience, For 40 minutes you shovel snow. Clean.
It's a workout.
Right, and then the next day the sun comes out, even though it's cold, but your driveway gets clear. It's awesome. And workout. I love the workout. Yeah, this is a good airport. Let's see how I will show my landings here. And then I will proceed directly go using GPS. I'm a person susceptible to being in a rush, and I'm trying to fight it. All good. Good job, man. Just watch your overshooting the runway. The landings are I think it's not surprisingly good. It's eventually you're getting to the point where you have feelings for it.
It's like some days I'm on it, some days I'm not with night landings.
But I believe that after night landings are done,
Night landings are just harder.
day landing would be so much easier.
Yeah, I feel like for those FedEx ones, you probably only need 500 hours, if that, but that's definitely a very competitive job. And again, pay is probably disgraceful.
I have to admit, I would be happy to fly almost anything. That's the problem with many pilots, young pilots or just starting to fly. You know, you're excited to fly anything. And that's why you would accept bullshit pay.
Like a fucking 5-mile final. Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah, but he said.
I mean, I was just being.
Give him a
I was being cautious. Better safe than sorry.
Yep. All right. Keys, please.
Hey, beer.
Huh. Okay.
I usually don't take them out.
I didn't see that.
Your battery died?
Most likely. Imagine that we will be flying now. Right, so what I mean is that I have to reach back for the back.
Autopilot. Yeah,
right.
It's a pain in the ass. Always double check on the ground.
Fishing out these two batteries. Yeah. Okay, then put them back in.
Yeah.
The probably good idea is to replace them every couple of flights, regardless.
That's usually what I do. I recharge mine. The rechargeable just so gas.
So you losing all kind of holders. Anyway, it's not the best.
Well, that's a nice thing. The inside of the cockpit definitely has to be bigger. Because we have inside like cup holders in the middle.
Yep. check it. Okay, then let's go through the checklist real quick. And yeah, before starting the engine, pre-flight inspection, everything was intact. GoPro running, seat belts, shoulders. I see you're using those. Please select both. Because these circuit breakers are in different height than others, it's always tricky. Anyway, good. Starting the engine. Mixture, full reach, carburetor, cold, master switch on, prime. I don't know. No, I'm probably not gonna prime this time. Oh, look at this. You see the prime? The pin is out.
Locked?
Yeah, it was not.
I could have sworn I locked
I know
it.
why.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I know why.
Why?
Because it's very difficult to find the opening because it was on the other side. So it is a honest mistake.
My bad. I could have sworn I locked it. I guess I was wrong.
Beacon light on. Beacon light on. Prop area clear. Clear! And ignition switch to the start. I will start. Oh, I will check oil pressure right away. Both. Let's do start.
Check. All pressure good, radius on the frequencies, I will check that. Instruments, we are looking at 140, that would be 140 here, okay. Navigation flight plan, we will work on that upon departure. I will depart 130 heading, transponder 120, and it is on altitude. Landing taxi navigation lights, let's go taxi on. Beacon on, nav lights on, beta hit do not turn on, so we have landing light on, okay. Flaps up, confirmed, we have flaps up, landing lights are all, and we will get clearance momentarily. Parking brake, I will disengage, parking brake disengage, cabin doors good, flight controls good. Let me check flight controls real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Flight instruments, good. Full positive. Suction to be checked. Fuel selector valve on both. Mixture, full reach elevator trim set for takeoff. Throttle 1,700 RPM. Left. Good. Right. Good. Carb hit. Good. Suction is good. Now ready to check fuses. 1,000 RPM. We are on the tower. Alright, elevator trim and off. Throttle, magnetos, carburetor hits. Radius, we are on the tower, 128475, 1348 is probably approach. Rope light, speed of hit, okay. And we will do normal takeoff. Mixture good, wing flaps good, carburetor good, throttle good. We are all good. And route climb would be next, and we will be working in a traffic pattern for now. Clearance. Nope, tower, let me double check. 128475, we are good. We're good, talk to tower right away, 140, 140. It's clear on the right. I can actually move right away to hold short line, and I will talk to tower right after that. It is clear on the right.
Hey, where's your park tower? Stat 11 clearing to the west.
Stat 11, roger, good night.
Have a good one, thanks.
Tower November 4333 Romeo, holding short 24. We would like to do 2 touch and goes before proceeding south.
Cessna 33 Romeo Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff, left closed, report midfield.
24 cleared for takeoff, left close, will do, November 4333 Romeo.
Yeah, he started to say 433, and then he's like, never mind, screw it, 33 Romeo.
Yeah.
Pain to say it.
Okay, it's clear on the left.
Cleared left.
Green, green, positive. It would be a no stop takeoff. Full power. $50, $60. Rotate. State College Tower, November 433 Romeo, midfield 24.
Cessna 33 Romeo Tower, runway 24, clear, touch and go.
24, cleared, touch and go, November 43333 Romeo.
Touch and go or stop and go? I mean, you're doing stop and go, you're good.
Yeah, it was, but he said touch and go, the funny thing.
Yeah, that's what you requested initially, that's why.
Ah, alright. Alright, beam the numbers, carb head on, 1,500 RPM. Speed under 100, flaps 10, 10, 10. Tower 33 Romeo, we would like to do stop and go this time just to make sure.
33 Romeo Tower, runway 24, cleared, stop and go.
24, stop and go, 33 Romeo. base. 24. Flaps 20, 20, 20. A little too high. Also confirmed. Turn in final. Turn flaps 30, 30, 30.
Flaps if you need them.
Flaps going full.
Flaps are amazing.
$70. 65-ish. 70. 65. 65. 65. 65. Oh wow. Power pit off. Flaps are coming up. Oh, that's why we practice. Alright, 1000 RPM. Flaps are fully up. Trim set for takeoff. Power pit off. Green, green, positive. $2,000. Full power. $50. $60. Rotate. Localizers also helps to maintain runway heading. Tower November 4333 Romeo, left downwind 24 for stop and go.
Cessna 33 Romeo, runway 24 clear, touch and go.
24 cleared, touch and go, stop and go, November 33 Romeo. I beam the numbers. Carpet on 1,500 RPM. Speed under 100. Flaps 10, 10, 10. Web space 24. Webs 20, 20, 20. Flaps 30, 30, 30. And actually flaps 40. It's 70. Full flaps, carpet on, mixture reach. Five. Five. 65. 'Sub's coming up. Carpet off. All right. Green, green, positive. Full power. $50, $60, rotate. Would you mind if I'll try another one?
That's fine. Now hold it off a little bit longer.
Yep. Tower, November 4332 Romeo. We're not exactly happy about my performance. If you wouldn't mind, we'll do another stop and go.
33 Romeo, roger. Report mid downwind.
We'll do 33 Romeo.
I mean, if you need to keep a little bit of power in, I think you're pulling all of it, and then holding the flare, and then we're getting slow. So, I think you used to do that quite often, right? Or did you change that up? Okay.
Yep. Tower November 43333 Romeo left downwind 24.
33 Romeo, runway 24, cleared, stop and go.
24, stop and go, November 43333 Romeo. Yeah, it's, yeah, I'm not doing that great today. For some reason, we'll try now, and then we'll get back home. I beamed the numbers. Carb hit on. 1,500 RPM. Under 100, flaps 10, 10, 10. Yeah, we'll try now by the book, and we'll see what happens. Left space 24. Flaps 20, 20, 20, 20. Flaps 30, 30, 30. Flaps full. Yeah, you can feel deceleration. We have clearance, touch and go. Stop and go. 70, 65. $70, 65, 65, 2, it's like a dance, a little of an art. Again, that's why you practice and don't get complacency. All right. Flaps coming up. It will take half an hour.
Slow. Yeah, I know. These flaps are so damn slow.
Yeah. All right. Make sure full carb hit off. Trim set for takeoff. Both for takeoff checklist complete. Full power, and I will be heading 130. Green, green, positive. 40. 50. 60. Rotate.
Jet 559 ground. Copy, done. Cessna 33 Romeo, y'all finished heading out?
33 Romeo, yep, we are done. We would depart southbound Regal 58 November.
Cessna 33 Romeo, roger. Report clear, Delta.
Will do for 333 Romeo. Can I borrow foggles?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Would you take controls?
Yep. My controls.
Your controls. All right, I'm ready.
Controls.
My controls. We're on GPS. I will climb 5,500. I would probably be better climbing 90 miles per hour.
Crazy that stadium holds like 110,000 people almost.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I've never been.
Beautiful.
Best football schools in the world. That's in the country because nobody else plays football.
Tower November 4, 333 Romeo, we've been Delta.
Cessna 33 Romeo, roger. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. All right, cruise checklist. Power set, 2500. Mixture lean. Mixture lean. Power good. Mixture, trim. That's what we need to do. Man, when you had to be back in airport, I feel like
there wasn't a rush tonight.
All right. If you have those hard stops, always tell me, because well, we arrive in Regal much later than 8 p.m. today.
Are you feeling much wind on short final, or was that more so just pilot induced? I noticed you were moving around quite a bit. It looked like it was pilot induced, but what do you think?
I don't know, the 2 west approaches, 2 west finals were feeling like I have a gust, so from the left, which was making sense because the winds before were from that direction. So I had a little bit, I had a feeling like, hey, feels like gust. I did not want to report that because what if I'm wrong? Again,
it looked like it was pilot. I mean, there might have been a slight factor, but we were bouncing quite a bit with the controls.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it was me handling airplane too much.
I used to do that every landing. I still do it from time to time, especially when there's like a crosswind. But yeah, I used to do that so much that it would mess up my landings.
Yeah, that's something to pay attention to. Because of the nighttime, I would try and, I always like to land straight in 1-3 when we're coming back from here. But nighttime, so I will actually overfly and join left downwind 1-3, but it would be a direct midfield. So I'm not going to do teardrop entry. The way I will execute it, I would be somewhat Right, so I will be at 1,500 feet south of airfield, and then I will cross at midfield to join left downwind at TPA altitude.
Crossing at TPA?
Yes.
Not above?
Not above. The fun thing is that if you do teardrop, you cross in 500 above. If you do in midfield entry, direct entry, you're supposed to be at 1,000 at TPA.
Sure about that? I'll have to look at that because I've never been told to cross at TPA.
Right. The reason being that if you join in a left downwind, overflying.
But if there's anyone there, you're hitting that traffic though on the downwind already.
Right. So that's why you want to be on the TPA so you can see them. If you overfly and then you join in left downwind,
well, yeah, you're not
descending.
Well, yeah, you'd be teardropping, but I've never had a CFI recommend a direct entry crossing midfield. I mean, it's quiet, so it doesn't really matter, but I've never had a CFI ever tell me to do that. Always teardrop, as it's much safer. But again, that's when it's busy, but it's up to you.
Yeah, important thing here, if there would be any traffic in vicinity, then it would be, of course, teardrop. So it's not straight in, not direct, but overfly 500 above traffic pattern altitude, teardrop, left downwind, and very, very trivial approach. The reason I would like to practice that is exactly for that, to practice that. It's listed in AIM as one of the entries. Now I tried to do that with John Branch, and I was trying to do that 500 feet above TPA, overfly, and then descend and join left downwind. It's when the John said, "What are you doing? It's not a proper way. You have to be at the TPA if you do direct midfield." And then it struck me like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to land on some other Cessna 172. Now, given that I would slow down a little bit, I don't want to do that at 120 knots, 120 miles indicated.
Yeah, Harrisburg's reporting 130 at 3 south. Like 13 still. Probably too far out. I had no issues when you were on this side with audio. It seemed fine.
Yeah, this time.
I don't know if they fixed it or what.
This time, no problem whatsoever. Now, another reason why I would like to practice that, you see, I have a tendency to try to do something challenging every flight, but not too much. But like, hey, let's practice VFR approach. And I have to be honest, it is somewhat of a challenge to me. But then flying a regular flight, and I can still not help myself, but let's do something out of ordinary. Then again, we have safety pilot here, so when we will be approaching Regal, please watch out on everything, on the traffic as well. But then, thinking about what I would do if I would be on my own, to be honest, I would have a temptation to do straight in, but then I would most likely will end up just doing teardrop entry and do boring stuff, stay safe, leave another day.
Yeah, we're not serious pilots. We don't do a 10 miles straight in.
Yeah. So I'm trying to learn and step out of a comfort zone just a little bit, just a little bit. Again, to stay safe, but do something which I can learn from. I don't know. We'll see how this time it will go and how perfectly I can execute that. Correction for course. Heading. My observation is that the left side, you have more noise from the door.
More noise?
Yeah, I have so much more noise into my left ear. Using both 30, but I really have too much noise from the outside.
I know this side is colder.
But it's kind of quieter.
I don't know, I didn't notice too much about that.
The funny thing that it doesn't show restricted. Oh no, it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's too far out.
We're yet far. And magenta line clips it just a little bit, so I will deviate to the right eventually.
Takeoff out, inbound 8465, 17 knots, miles to the west, inbound for landing.
Mountain 8465, Universe Tower, winds are favoring 6. Set up for a straight in runway 6.
Magnetic compass shows 140. GPS shows 125. 15. And now it's 13. Yeah, it's still 140 between 135. So 10-15 degrees difference. I will begin my descent at 17 miles out. Descent would be 500 feet a minute. The idea is that it will take me 8 minutes to descend down to 1,500 feet.
Requesting VFR flight following to uniform November Victor.
Advise initial contact, Donation Lima.
500, Warrior 2570 uniform.
Warrior 70 uniform, squawk 0323.
Squawk 0323, 70 uniform.
Altimeter 3031, visual approach, runway 31 in use. No TAMs. Check current NOTAMs for various airfield lighting outages due to work in progress.
Warrior 70 uniform.
Initial contact, Donation Lima.
7 miles northwest of Lancaster.
Reservoir time information Lima, time 0056 Zulu, wind 130 at 3, visibility 10, ceiling 15,000 broken, temperature -1, dew point -7, altimeter 3031, visual approach, runway 31 in use, no TAMs, check current NOTAMs for various airfield lighting outages due to work in progress. Advise initial contact, information Lima. Reservoir time information Lima, time 0056 Zulu, wind 130 at 3, visibility 10, ceiling.
No TAMs. Say again? Never heard a controller say no TAMs.
approach Arca 482, Mike Golf 11.5 for 9,000, Lima.
482 Mike Golf, Harrisburg approach, has altimeter 3031.
31, 2 Mike Golf.
You see, even though the wind is 130 at 3, they're using 31.
How long is that runway?
482 Mike Golf, just going to maintain
10,000. 10,000.
3,000, 482 Mike Golf.
Can you take controls for a second, please?
Yep, my controls.
Your controls.
For 482 Mike Golf, turn right heading 050, vectors visual approach, only 31.
Right, 050,
All right, I'm ready.
2 Mike Golf.
Controls.
My controls. So I'm thinking the problem I'm having with my bolts is that they're not tight enough. So I have to
Virgin number 850 Golf,
check paddings.
sending 9,000.
Yes, switch sending for Lewisburg Hospital.
I believe that it was helicopter in the vicinity on our frequency. It looks like this piece of airspace is not on the sectional chart, but it shows here.
Well, there is a larger one, I thought. Am I wrong? I thought it extended further sometimes. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, 17 miles out, I will begin 500 feet a minute descent. I will reduce power slightly. And heading. Pretty hard to tell how many degrees I should maintain.
It's so hard.
It's unreadable.
Yeah, like when I switched to the G1000, I was like, wow. That's why I was going through the performance profile. I'm like, oh my God, it's so easy to determine. 2.5 degrees, -1 in a precision descent. With that, it's fucking impossible.
Right, here on the blue, you still can see something, but on the brown, good luck with that.
I would hate training IFR with this. Holy shit. Possible, yes. But with the G1000 autopilot, oh my gosh, it makes your life easy.
That's true.
Let's see if I can find my house.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna fly right over it in like 30 seconds.
Do we have aircraft in front of us?
50 Golf, clear direct.
Far out. Yeah, plus 1,000, so keep your descent, should be no factor.
Okay.
And maybe bank a little bit left. They're keeping altitude, but...
Alright, okay.
And Lifeline 1, you say you're going to Hershey Med?
Lifeline 1, affirmative.
Roger.
Traffic in sight, no factor.
Good. Free-go traffic, November 28. Look where I speak. Sorry for that. Oh, mamma mia. Rigo traffic, good evening. November 2844 Quebec, 8 miles northwest inbound to end. Rigo traffic. Always double check frequency which you're about to use to say whatever is that you want to say. Alright, 2,500. I was descending so much faster than I planned, so I will maintain 2,500 at this time for a little bit. Descent checklist, mixture full reach. Throttle as required. Cockpit code, all lights are on. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I will join a left downwind, 45 degrees. I will just make a left turn right now.
Yeah.
And it would be nice and dandy. Free-go traffic, November 284 for Quebec. We are 5 miles northwest. We'll be joining a left downwind, runway 13, Rigo traffic. I'll probably do heading 090. you have it in sight?
I'm gonna wait. There's a ton of lights, so once we get closer, there's no way I'm gonna see it right now with all the lights over there.
Sounds good.
I have a general idea.
Okay.
I have concepts of a plan, as Trump would say.
Nice. Yeah, that guy is doing incredible things so fast. So
have you seen, like, we're sending money to, like, these DEI initiatives overseas.
In Serbia?
They're so funny. I'm like, what in the hell is our government doing?
Yeah, something very stupid. I'm very happy that there is a politician, you like him or not, he has a very strong will. And I'm trying to be polite, not to say bold. But it's a very strong position, and I respect it. Oh.
But some people were also saying, like, do we really think we were sending money to these crazy initiatives, or is that just hiding illegal shit? It's probably hiding illegal shit.
It's an interesting point.
I'm gonna see if I can get it now. Nothing yet.
All right. I will have to stop these.
All right.
You got it, thank you. Rego traffic, November 4333 Romeo, we are 3 miles north. We'll be joining a left downwind, runway 13, Rego traffic.
All right, I think I got it.
And yeah. All right. Make sure full reach. Carburetor cold. Yeah, I see hangars. I don't see.
I have the runway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Rego traffic, November 4333 Romeo, join in left downwind, runway 13, Rego traffic. Yep, now I see it. Now it is up. Okay, now I don't like my position, but
now you can fix it.
I'll try to make it right. We are about on the numbers 1,500. Speed under 100, flaps 10, 10, 10, 10. Not too much of a roll, we don't want to roll too much. 75. Rego traffic, 33 Romeo, left downwind 13, Rego traffic. Rego traffic, 33 Romeo, left base, 13 Rego traffic. Flaps 20, 20, 20. Rego traffic, 33 Romeo, final 13, rego traffic. 17. Flaps 30, 30, well, flaps full this time. Flaps full confirmed. 5. Yeah, you're dragging it a little bit. 65. There we go, traffic, 33 Romeo, final 13, Regal, 65. Yeah, they're funny how my eyes felt as I'm 65, 70, and airspeed indicator says 60.
Yeah, I was watching. We were getting pretty slow, but
yeah, I was getting down to 60, and I'm like, just a little bit, and it felt okay. All right. After engine checklist, carb hit, mixture fully in, flaps fully up. Rego traffic November 4330 Romeo cleared, active runway, Rego traffic. And so I chose to believe airspeed, which is proper thing to do. But it is night landings at its best. Here would be the trick. I will try to get in carefully, probably on the flat surface only, and then we will tell it a little bit. Pay attention to the right wing, please. Am I good? All right. Radios.
So they say that they would be selling it for $3-something thousand usually, but it's on a sale, so it's $1,420. But it has absolutely everything, probably including ATP CDP. I decided to go with it. So now I'm kind of packed.